What is up, traders? And we are ready to start finally another live stream. And nice to see more than 30 members already waiting for this live stream. And while others are connecting to this live stream, first of all, let me briefly introduce myself. Those who watch this live stream the first time, my name is Vasily. I am a professional trader. I am a trading coach. And for more than 9 years, I am trading. And since COVID started, I decided to record videos for YouTube, and I decided to do the streaming. And it turned out that my streams attract the audience, and that is definitely great. And what I'm trying to do during these live streams, I'm simply trying to show you how I analyze the markets, how I'm looking for the trades, and I'm teaching you how to trade my trading strategy, showing you multiple examples, showing you how exactly I analyze the chart, how exactly I am looking for the trading opportunities, where exactly I set the stop loss, where I choose the entries, the targets and stuff. So I hope you will enjoy this live session. And as always, remember that during these live streams, we have the live chat. Yes, and in this live chat, you can ask me questions. If something is not clear in my analysis, always feel free to ask me. And if you want me to analyze something for you, always let me know. Yes, because I always promise that I won't finish the live stream before I answer all your questions. Yeah, so let's try to have a dialogue. Nice to see Christina right here. Nice to see Aldo right here. Funded account Aldo. Nice to see. Nice to see GOT or Fadil right here. Lead, Shihir here. Peter here. Ephraim here. Slamit here. Sunny Voice here. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you all. And I hope that I'm not lagging. I hope that you hear my voice. And I hope you see the chart. So what I wanted to start our today's live stream with, I wanted to show you the trade that I took this morning on a pound yen pair. And I want to show you how exactly I analyzed the pair there and what was the exact trigger to open the long position there. So when we analyze the charts, traders, when we analyze the markets, we start our analysis with the daily time frame, traders. And on the daily time frame, as always, the first step of your analysis is to identify the market trend. Yes, you should identify the market trend, and you should decide whether the market is bullish, bearish, or consolidating. And you should have very objective rules for the trend identification. So here let's first analyze the market trend on pound yen. So you can see, traders, that first we were trading in a bearish trend. Yes, here we saw a very strong bearish movement. We saw a sharp bearish impulse, the retracement, and then a bearish continuation and new level close here on a daily. Then take a look what happened with the pair. Then the pair started to consolidate, and for quite a long period of time we were ranging. Yes, we were trading in sideways. But then take a look what happened. Then the market bounced, and this consolidation range was broken right here. Yes, we set a new higher close. And when the market violated the range, we started to trade in a bullish trend. So from a technical perspective, now the pair is bullish. And recently we saw the correctional movement. And of course, probabilities will be high that the pair will keep growing. So our directional bias here on pound yen is very bullish. Yes, and with that in mind, we should analyze the key levels then. Yes, the second step of our analysis is to analyze the key levels. And why we analyze the key levels? We analyze the key levels because we are trading from key levels. Key levels are relatively safe points or the areas from where we can look for buying or selling opportunities. Yes, and the key levels are based on the historical price action. Yes, so when we are looking for key levels, we analyze the historical price action, and we are looking for the points, the areas that were important for the market participants in the past. And if they were important for the market participants in the past, we assume that these structures, these levels, these points will be important for the market participants in future as well. So with that in mind, let's try to analyze the key levels here on pound yen. And I guess you can see that the first very important structure that we see on the pound yen is right here. Yes, that resistance. And you can see that so far we set two equal highs, testing that resistance. Then quite obvious structure is right here. Yes, we have quite wide horizontal structure support right here. Yes, that was respected multiple times in a row, and from where just recently the price bounced sharply. And over here we have one more very important structure, traders. Yes, you can see that first it was a very strong resistance, and you can see that 1, 2 times in a row bears were pushing from that structure. But then take a look what happened. Then the price violated that structure to the upside. You can see that that structure was broken to the upside, and we closed above that. Why that violation here is important? Because after that violation, that structure turned into a very strong support from where we saw a bullish continuation. So you can see that after the breakout, the price retested that structure, and from that a bullish movement initiated. And you can see that now we are approaching that structure again. Yes, you can see that we are currently testing that support. So because we are bullish biased, probabilities will be high that from that zone the price will bounce. Yes, so currently the pair is trading within a very important horizontal structure. Yes, from where bullish movement will initiate. So our task will be to monitor the reaction of the price to that structure. And we are doing that monitoring the intraday time frames like 4-hour and 1 hour. Nice to see Kairon right here watching from Shanghai. Nice to see you. Nice to see Anthony right here. Anthony is watching from Dubai. Nice to see Easy right here. Nice to see Nazir right here. Nice to see Pascal. Nice to see you all traders. And remember, if you have any questions, please ask. Yes, if you don't follow, please let me know what is not clear. I will try to clarify. So the market is currently testing that structure. So our task will be to analyze the reaction of the price to that. So let's open a 4-hour time frame. Let's open a 4-hour time frame. And here, let's take away all the drawings and concentrate our attention on the price action. So here in the 4-hour time frame, we can see in details the structure that we just spotted. Yes, here is our key structure support. Yes, and you can see how perfectly the price respected that on the intraday time frames. Then, if we zoom in the chart and check how the price was reacting to that, we can spot right here a classic inside bar formation. Yeah, so you can see that here we formed this bearish candle with a quite strong rejection from the downside. Yeah, so you can see that the wick of that candle is bigger than the body of that candle. And that wick over here signifies a very strong bullish pressure from that point. And you can see that then the consequent candles started to trade within the range of the so-called Mother's bar. 1, 2, 3 candles closed within the range of that candle. And then take a look what happened, traders. Then the price formed this bullish candle. And that bullish candle here closed above the range of the Mother's bar. Yes, and why the inside bar formation is so important, traders? Inside bar formation appear when the market finds the equilibrium, when the market participants agree about current prices, and for that reason the market starts stagnating. But everything changes when the price violates the boundaries of the Mother's bar. Why it happens? Because the market participants found some trigger to decide where to push the market next. And because the range of the Mother's bar was broken to the upside, it most likely signifies that for big players, big players found the reason to push the market higher. Yes, and big volumes, big trading volumes, big buying volumes formed this bullish candle. So with that in mind, let's check what was happening on an hourly time frame, and let's check what we can spot there. And traders, if you follow, don't forget to like this live stream. As always, your likes are very important, and please don't forget to like this live stream, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So opening an hourly time frame, what can we spot right here? First of all, traders, you can see that here the market was steadily falling. The market was steadily falling within that falling wedge pattern. Yes, you can see that we were perfectly respecting the boundaries of that wedge, but once our support was reached, the price successfully violated the resistance of the wedge to the upside. Moreover, here within the wedge, we started to form a double bottom pattern. Yes, you can see that here we formed a double bottom, yes, and we have successfully violated its neckline to the upside. Yes, so that neckline was the minor resistance. It was the resort for sellers to sell from. But the price managed to break and close above that. And of course, it is a very important trigger. So to me, it was enough to conclude that the intraday time frames clearly confirm our bullish bias on a daily. Yes, so I decided to open a long position. Yes, and I opened a long position on a retest. I set stop loss strictly below the lows of the pattern. Yes, and the initial target for this trade is based on the closest strong support. Our closest strong support is over here. So there is the initial target for the trade. And once that structure here is reached, I will close half of the position. However, the end goal will be our current high over here. Yes, that will be the end goal, and I will close the rest once the market reaches that structure. So that trade is already active. Yes, that trade was taken in the morning. Yes, and you can see that initially the price has nicely respected the broken neckline, and from that we bounced, but now the price returns back to that, right? So let's see what will happen. The probabilities, the accuracy of this trading setup is around 65%. Yes, so the chances are definitely on our side. So let's see what will happen. Just let me know if you have any questions, and let me know what else to analyze for you. Yeah, let me know what else do you want me to check. Yeah, and I saw a question at the beginning of this live stream about Aussie yen from F-frame. So let's check together Aussie yen pair and analyze the situation there. And again, we always start with the daily, right? We start with the daily, and first we analyze the market trend. Yes, that is the first step. And here we can easily conclude, traders, that here we are trading in a bearish trend, right? We are bearish, and recently here on a daily time frame, the price set a new lower close. Yes, and then from that point, we started a correctional movement. So analyzing the market trend, definitely we are very bearish here on Aussie yen, and definitely chances will be high that bears will keep pushing the market. Then analyzing the key levels, we can spot that the market started a correctional movement, and the price reached here a very important key level. You can see that in the past, it was a very strong support. Yes, that was respected 2 times in a row. Then that structure was broken, and from that structure, a strong bearish movement initiated. When the price returned back to that structure, bears started to push again, and we see the bearish continuation. And here on a 4-hour time frame, you could even spot a very nice confirmation. You can see that here on a 4-hour time frame, once the market reached that structure, Here in the 4-hour time frame, we formed a very cute double top pattern. We formed the double top, we violated its neckline, and then we dropped. So that entire analysis makes me think that the pair will keep falling. And so far, I would expect a bearish continuation to that support, right? So that is my outlook for USD yen. Traders, give me yes in the live chat if you want me to analyze gold, if you want me to check gold next. And by the way, the main reason why I decided to do the live session today is the fact that tomorrow we have non-farm payrolls. Yes, the unemployment data in the US. And most likely this news will trigger some volatile movements among the dollar-related instruments. So during this live stream, we are preparing ourselves for the tomorrow's news, right? Because don't forget that at the same time tomorrow, we will see the unemployment data in the United States, and depending on that, we will most likely see some bearish or bullish impulsive movements. Yes, so pay close attention to the yesterday's fundamentals, and let's try to find the points, the areas from where we will try to treat this news. So let's check gold. Yeah, I see a lot of yes. I see yes from Fadil, from Aldo, from Diana. Diana asked, by the way, to analyze New Zealand dollars. So New Zealand dollar we will analyze next. So gold. Let's check what is up with gold. By the way, traders, those who subscribe to my YouTube channel should definitely watch the detailed video analysis that I recorded for gold yesterday. So there I shared multiple time frame analysis for gold, and if you missed that, please watch, because it is, in my view, very, very, very insightful. So here on gold, again, let's start our analysis from a daily time frame. And first, let's execute the trend analysis. You can see, traders, that gold is trading in a bullish trend. Here we got a very strong bullish rally. Yes, we formed a very strong bullish impulse right here. And then the market started to consolidate. We started to consolidate, and for some time, we were perfectly expecting the boundaries of that range. However, after the second test of the resistance of the range, the price didn't manage to return back to the support of the range. Instead, here we set highly, right? And it was a very important bullish clue. Why? Because when the price sets equal highs, but at the same time sets the high lows, it is called a bullish accumulation, and it indicates the accumulation of buying volumes, right? So, by the way, here, that pattern, we can also call that the ascending triangle formation. Yes, so bullish accumulation, also called the ascending triangle formation. Yes, and the main elements of the bullish accumulation are the high lows and equal highs. So then a very important thing happened with gold. The price has violated the neckline of a triangle. You can see that the price broke that to the upside, and here we formed a high momentum bullish candle. By the way, traders, let me know in live chat if you managed to cash out from this movement. Let me know if you managed to catch this bullish movement. To be honest, I didn't manage. Yes, I was monitoring the news around the formation of that candle, but unfortunately I didn't manage to cash out from this news. But I do admit that here a very nice profit could be made. So the price violated the neckline of a triangle and closed above that. And if we look left at structure now and extend that neckline, we can note that the neckline of the triangle matched perfectly with that horizontal structure. Yes, So here, technically speaking, we got a double breakout. We got the breakout of the neckline of a triangle, but also the breakout of a very important historical structure. Yeah, so that breakout here is very important, and most likely it will push the price much higher. I believe, traders, that the next midterm goal for buyers will be that structure here. Yes, I believe that that structure will be the next goal for buyers, and I think that quite soon that structure will be reached. Our task, however, is to get from where exactly we can catch this bullish movement. Because if we analyze the candlestick patterns here, traders, we can see that yesterday the price formed a doji candle here. And why the doji here is so important? Because that doji candle clearly indicates that the market is exhausted. Yes, that bulls are exhausted. That the market is quite overbought now, right? So of course, the correctional movement, the local correctional movement may initiate now. And definitely we should pay close attention to that area. Yes, that area right here is based on the broken neckline of a triangle. And that area turned into a very strong support now. Yes, so that area definitely should be on focus. But if we analyze the 4-hour time frame, here on the 4-hour time frame we can spot some extra clue. Here in the 4-hour time frame, if we analyze the price action, we can spot here that trend line. Yes, you can see that here we have a very nice falling trend line. And from a current perspective, here in the 4-hour time frame, we have a perfect symmetrical triangle. Yes, and the price violated the resistance of this symmetrical triangle right here. So our buy zone on gold will be based on the broken trend line of a triangle and the broken neckline of the triangle that we spotted on a daily. So the zone on focus will be the expanding area based on that horizontal structure and the trend line. So your plan, traders, will be to let the price test that area, and we will expect the accumulation of buying volumes within that area. And once the market is trading within that area, you should look for a confirmation. Yes, you should look for the reversal pattern formation. Yes, there, because the reversal pattern formation, like double bottom, the inverted head and shoulders pattern, will confirm the accumulation of buying volumes and the willingness of buyers to push. So pay close attention to that area, traders. And by the way, let me know what are your expectations from gold. Do you believe that this one will keep growing, or are you bearish? And do you believe that it was here a false breakout or a valid breakout? And what is also very important to note is that definitely because of the tomorrow's fundamentals, everything can change. Yes, I just mentioned, tomorrow we have the non-farm payrolls. We have the unemployment US data. Yes, and we cannot predict what will be that data, but we can just prepare ourselves. And before this news, just monitor the price action within that area and look for bullish clues. The market maker always knows in advance the outcome of the news, so the price will inevitably reflect that. And by the way, once I spot a decent confirmation, I will definitely post the update on my free Telegram channel. So don't forget to subscribe. All the links are in the description below. Now, traders, what will we analyze next? I see a question from Sergio here. Hi Vasily, how are you today? Can you check CAD yen for us, please? Of course. And after that, I will analyze Euro New Zealand. I see a question from Karim about Euro New Zealand. So let's check CAD yen. And you can see that in my watch list, by the way, CAD yen is flagged. Let's check what is the exact reason. So first of all, CAD yen pair is trading in the bearish trend, right? We are trading in the bearish trend, and once the price reached that very important horizontal structure support, we started a correctional movement. And the price bounced, and we have perfectly reached that horizontal resistance from where we were strongly rejected. Yes, we formed a bearish engulfing candle, and then we dropped. And currently, we can see that CAD yen pair is approaching a very important horizontal structure support. Yes, I hope you see that here we have some important structure that was a very important support in the past. Yes, 3 times in a row it was respected. Then it was broken, turned into a very strong resistance. And then after the breakout, it looks like it turned into a very strong support again, because yesterday we saw a very strong rejection from that structure, right? So I guess from that structure we may try to catch a pullback. So let's check how the price reacts to that on a 4-hour time frame. If we open a 4-hour time frame, what we can spot right here is that the price formed here a double bottom pattern. Yes, you can see that here we have a very cute double bottom. And I think that if the price breaks and closes above the neckline here, if we violate the neckline and close above this one on the 4-hour, it may push a correctional movement on CAD yen, a pullback from that support, yes, to higher structure levels. Yes, definitely your first goal should then be that structure, and then your second goal can easily be that structure, right? So that can be your plan. And of course, remember that if the price breaks and closes below that daily structure to the downside, it will most likely trigger a bearish wave. Yeah, and it will most likely push the price much lower. Traders, let me know if you follow. Let me know if you have any questions, and let me know if my analysis makes sense to you. Also, traders, by the way, don't forget to like this live stream. So the next instrument that we'll analyze will be Euro New Zealand, and then we'll analyze Nikkei index as I promised to Otieno. So Euro New Zealand, let's open this one and let's check what is up here on a daily. So traders, I guess you would agree with me that the market here is trading in a bullish trend, right? We are bullish. And after the price set a new higher close right here on the daily, we started a correctional movement. And here from that level, we got a strong rejection. And today we see a quite strong bullish movement. So let's try to investigate, traders, why exactly the market maker decided to push from that point. So let's check the FEBs, because we don't have any structure here on the left. So let's check the FEBs. Yes, let's take traders this bullish impulse. Yes, and let's check if we have some important FEBs there. Probably we have 618. Yes, traders. So if we adjust this one, yeah. So we have 618 retracement there, and let's check if we have some confluence there with some other FEBs. Probably. Let's check this impulse and let's check this impulse. Yeah, take a look, traders. So analyzing the FEBs of that impulse, right, and of that impulse. Here we spotted a very important FIB confluence. Yes, we had right here FIB confluence between 618 and 382. Yeah, so from that confluence point, the market was rejected nicely, and now buyers are pushing. So I think I think the correctional movement on Euro New Zealand here is over, and the market returns back to a bullish trend. So first of all, buyers will definitely manage to retest that resistance. Yes, it is the current local high, and then most likely that resistance will be broken to the upside. The next goal for buyers then will be that resistance. Yes, that's very important historical structure. So I guess then, yeah, from that resistance we will see a correctional movement. Yeah. So I hope that my analysis makes sense to you. By the way, New Zealand dollar pair. Let's now analyze New Zealand dollar because I promised Diana to analyze this one. Yeah. So what is happening here with the New Zealand dollar? Again, let's check daily time frame and let's try to analyze the current situation. So first of all, here in New Zealand dollar, we can spot that we formed here the inverted head and shoulders pattern, right? You can see, traders, that here we formed the left shoulder, the head, and here we formed the right shoulder. And you can see that the price managed to violate its neckline to the upside. We closed above this one on a daily, and then we got a local bullish movement, right? And you can see that then the price reached a very important horizontal resistance from where we were strongly rejected. So now bears are pushing, right? Bears are pushing now. And we can see that from a current perspective, here in New Zealand dollar, we also have the wedge pattern. Yes, the rising wedge pattern. And the price will most likely test the support of the wedge soon, right? And a bearish breakout of the support of the wedge will most likely initiate a bearish movement on the pair. So if you are looking for trend following opportunities here in New Zealand dollar, I would definitely suggest looking for a bearish breakout of the support of that wedge. What else to note about the price action here on New Zealand dollar? We can spot that, technically speaking here, traders, we are trading in a bearish trend. Yes, from that high, we initiated a bearish movement, we retraced, set a level high, and that level high level here is still respected. Yes, so still the minor trend remains bearish, and of course the breakout of the support of the wedge right here just will trigger the trend following movement. Yeah, so I hope the analysis makes sense to you. Traders, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what else to analyze for you. And by the way, don't forget that we can also check the crypto, because I trade Bitcoin. I have the separate watch list for the altcoins. So if you're interested in crypto, also let me know. So, and nice to see Paul right here. And Paul, thank you for being here, and thank you for watching this live stream. So I promised to analyze Nikkei index. So that will be the next instrument that will analyze. So let's check if we have something special here on Nikkei. Let's analyze the price action, and let's look for something peculiar here. So the first thing to note is that for a quite long period of time, the index is consolidating. So you can see that we don't set the new highs and we don't set the new lows. Yes, we are trading within the range. Yes, so that is the first thing to note right here. Then let's check if we have some important trend lines right here. Let's check if the price here respects. Yeah, so here we have this falling trend line. Yes, that was respected 3 times in a row in the past. Yes, quite important one. Let's check if we have one more. Yeah, and we have this one. So you can see that with this 2 trend lines, we can definitely conclude that here we have the contraction of a price action. Yes, the price action here contracts. And for now, what I would recommend you here, I would recommend you looking for shorting opportunities from that trend line. So far, that trend line is the closest strong resistance. Yes, it is the closest strong resistance from where a bearish movement will initiate. So I would recommend waiting for the test of this one. Yes, and from there, I would recommend looking for shorting opportunities. Now let's check Bitcoin. I see a lot of questions about Bitcoin. I see a question from Fadil about Bitcoin, from Christian about Bitcoin, and from Olajipo about Bitcoin. Let's check. And by the way, traders, if I pronounce your name incorrectly, don't be sad because occasionally it is quite hard to read your name. Then Jack says, Vasily, this is kind of time phrases vary from what do you want? Short term is different from long term. Definitely short term is different from long term, Jack, because the minor trend can be bullish, the mid-term trend can be bearish, and the long-term trend can be the consolidation. So you should study the trend analysis in details. You should learn that the trend is different from one time frame to another. So remember about that for example, if you're scalping, if you're trading the 5 minutes, 15 minutes short, the trend there can be bullish. But then opening a 4 hour, you can check that there the trend can be bearish. So it always depends on a perspective. Yes, remember that perspective really matters in trading, and definitely quite often the perspective depends on the subject. Yeah, so always remember about that. So what is up here with Bitcoin? After our very strong bullish impulse, the market is currently consolidating, right? I guess you saw, traders, that we started to trade within that horizontal trading range. And you can see that for how many days are we already trading within that range? We are trading within that range for 20 days already, right? So it definitely shows us that currently the market is quite exhausted. Even though bulls are clearly dominating the market, that range signifies their weakness, yes? And currently, the market found the equilibrium. And here, it looks like the market participants agree about current prices of Bitcoin. So, of course, because the trend is bullish, you should definitely look for trend following opportunities, right? And the next bullish movement will most likely initiate on Bitcoin after a breakout of the resistance of the range to the upside. So if the price breaks and closes above the resistance of the range, then we will expect a bullish continuation. Yes, we will expect a bullish continuation. And let's check where will be our next resistance. Our next resistance will be over here. Yes, so if the price breaks and closes above that resistance, yes, we will go there. And I would look for buying opportunities on a retest. However, if the price violates the support of the range, then we will most likely initiate a correctional movement. Yes, and then the goal for sellers will be at least that horizontal support. So these are the scenarios that I see these are the scenarios that I see analyzing the daily. But now let's check what is up here in the 4 hour, because on 4 hour the perspective can be a little bit different. Traders, by the way, share your thoughts about Bitcoin. Let me know if you are expecting there a correctional movement, or do you believe that Bitcoin will go higher to higher structure levels? Let me know in the live chat. So if we analyze the 4 hour, we just can see in details here perfectly the price is respecting the boundaries of the range. And you can see that we have recently reached the resistance of the range. We initiated a bearish movement, but we still didn't reach the support of the range. So when we see the consolidation range, we expect a bullish movement from the support of the range and a bearish movement from the resistance of the range to the support of the range. So after the test of the resistance of the range, I guess it would be reasonable to expect a bearish movement to the support of the range. So locally here on Bitcoin, I'm bearish biased, and I think that this one can easily drop to the support of the range. Yes, I hope it makes sense to you. Let's just check if we have some extra clues here on an hourly time frame. On an hourly time frame, we have some extra clues, right? You can see that once we tested the resistance of the range, here we formed a double top pattern, we violated a snake line to the downside, retested, and now, yeah, the market is falling steadily. So I would see that chances will be high that Bitcoin will keep falling. Now, what is next? Vasily showing you what sort of possibilities are available in certain time frames, but this is treating one news and gone. Yes, Jacques, definitely news can affect, but you should always remember that occasionally, and I guess most of the time, news support our predictions. Yes, so most of the time before the news, the price already reflects the outcome of the news. So for that reason, starting the price action, starting the candlestick patterns, you can make predictions of the outcomes of the news before they actually released. Yes, because the big players, the big money, most of the time knew in advance what will happen. And they start opening the positions in advance. And the price reflects all that. Yes, so, and Jack, definitely, I do not deny the fact that fundamentals are very important. They are crucially important. But for retail traders, I believe that technical analysis is more important than the fundamental analysis. Yes, so I hope it makes sense to you. Now, traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. I see a question from Paul about dollar Swiss, and before that, Benjamin asked to analyze your dollar. And by the way, also Peter asked, are you still on pound yen trade? Yes, I do. And Peter, I started today's live stream with pound yen, so you can check the recording. So let's analyze euro dollar. And then Paul will take a look at dollar Swiss. And nice to see Yana right here. Nice to see you, and thank you for watching. Nice to see Oliver right here as well. And Oliver, I promise that I will check dollar Swiss after I analyze euro dollar. So let's check what is up here with euro dollar. Euro dollar pair. And on euro dollar here, we are trading in a bullish trend, right? Here, analyzing the price action, we can spot that after the price reached that high, we started to trade in the minor bearish trend. Then the market started to consolidate, and for some time we were trading within the range. But then the range was broken, and now again we are trading in a minor bullish trend. And a very important thing happened here on the euro dollar on a daily time frame. You can see that here we got a very important resistance that was respected 2 times in a row. And that resistance here was broken to the upside. Yes, we formed a strong bullish candle and we closed above that structure. One more thing to add right here is that here we kind of have the triangle. Yes, the ascending triangle formation. And the trend line of a triangle and a broken neckline of the triangle compose the zone, the area from where most likely the next bullish movement will initiate. So traders, I strongly believe that from that blue area, we will see a bullish movement. And I believe that the next goal for buyers will be that resistance. Yes, so watch carefully that blue zone, and from that blue zone, I would expect a bullish continuation. Traders, let me know, by the way, if you want me to analyze euro dollar on intraday time frame. Simply give me yes in the live chat if you want me to check this one on intraday time frames. Now, Jack says, Vasily, if you can write on Telegram weekly winners and losers, it will be fantastic. Or if the position is still running on plus or minus. Jack, on my website, you can open, it is vasilytrader.com, you can open the signals page. Yes, and on signals page, in FAQ section, there is the spreadsheet with the results of all the trades shared. Yes, the winning, the losing, the break-even. Yes, so I keep the statistics of the trades that I share, and yeah, so you can definitely check all the results there. And those who want to also backtest my performance, remember that you can always check the results of my forecast, of my free forecast and setups on TradingView. Yes, on TradingView you can backtest my ideas and you can check the accuracy of my predictions. Feel free to do that. Now, what else to analyze for you? Jack says position size in short, you can have larger positions or longer, smaller, you can treat something else. And concerning the position sizing traders, remember that I always recommend to risk 1% per your account, or 1% of your account per trade. Yeah, and it doesn't really matter which instrument you trade. Yeah, stick to 1% rule. It is highly recommendable. So thank you, Paul, for your yes, and thank you, Richard, for your yes. Let's analyze your dollar on intraday timeframes as well. What we can see here on a 4-hour time frame, traders, is that here in a 4-hour time frame we have a minor horizontal structure support where the price coils. Right? You can see that here we have that support where we formed a doji candle. Yeah, from where we were nicely rejected. And at the same time, we have a minor resistance right here. So technically speaking, here on euro dollar on a 4-hour time frame, we are consolidating. Yes, we are trading within that range. So locally, if you're a scalper, if you're an intraday trader, you can consider trading that range. If the price breaks and closes below the support of the range, yes, I guess we can expect a bearish movement to that trend line. Yeah, so you can consider a local short to that trend line. Alternatively, a bullish breakout of the resistance of that range will push the price higher. Yeah, so you can consider the breakout of the resistance of the range for buying. Yes, so that can be your plan. If we open an hourly time frame, here in an hourly time frame, what we can spot is that here in an hourly time frame, we have the inverted head and shoulders pattern. Right? You can see that here we have the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. So I guess the fact that we formed the inverted head and shoulders pattern right here increases the probabilities that the range will be broken to the upside. So I guess the probabilities are slightly higher that the market will go up. However, remember that the higher time frame analysis is always more important. So if 4-hour time frame gives us here the range, I would stick to the breakouts of the boundaries of that range. So bearish breakout will be the local signal for you to short, while a bullish breakout of the range will give you a local signal to buy. Traders, don't forget to like this live stream. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my social networks. Don't forget that I have the free Telegram channel, the Facebook group, Twitter, TradingView page, All the links are in the description below. Yes, and Instagram. Nice to see Christian right here. Nice to see you. And let me know, Christian, what do you want me to analyze for you? And then we will analyze dollar Swiss as I promised, and then we will analyze euro yen. Yeah, so let's open dollar Swiss. Let's check the situation here in dollar Swiss. So if we open dollar Swiss, we can clearly see that we are trading here in a bearish trend. Yes, we are trading here in a bearish trend, and you can see that analyzing the price action from last year, we saw a sharp bearish rally, but then the market started to trade within the range, and for some time we were coiling. And yesterday, quite important thing happened. You can see, traders, that yesterday we formed that rejection candle, and you can see that locally the price went much lower than the lower boundary of that range. So we dropped yesterday and we bounced only from that level, from where we were rejected. And looking left at structure, the main reason why the price bounced from here is the fact that here on the left you got the horizontal structure. Yes, we got the horizontal structure support, the historical support, the support of 2021, from where a bullish movement initiated, right? So I think that here that violation of the range is quite telling, and it signifies that the support of the range is not that strong as it was in the past. You can see that in the past 3 times in a row it was nicely respected, but here it really didn't, right? Then opening a 4-hour time frame and analyzing the reaction of the price to this one, here in a 4-hour time frame we can spot a very cute double top. Yes, do you see the double top pattern here, traders? Yes, we formed a double top, and we formed right here a bullish engulfing candle. Yes, that engulfed this 2 previous bullish candles. And yeah, so I think, traders, that probabilities will be high that bears may keep pushing the price lower. So here on dollar Swiss, I would expect a bearish continuation. Yes, I think that chances will be high that it may return back to that horizontal support. So bias here in dollar Swiss is very bearish. And Paul, thank you for your patience. I see that you asked to analyze this one many times, and thank you for your patience. I hope that you agree with my analysis. Let me know what are your thoughts. Now, what else will we analyze? We will analyze euro yen. I see a question from Christina about euro yen, so that will be the next instrument that we will check. Traders, and I hope that you follow. I hope that my analysis makes sense to you. And as always, if something is not clear in any step of the analysis, please ask. If you don't know what is the double top, if you don't know what is the supply or demand zone, always ask. Yes, because here I'm trying to teach you something new. Yes, and I just don't know what exactly you know and what you don't know. So your questions just simply help me to get what exactly to focus my discussion on, right? So euro yen pair. Let's check euro yen and let's analyze this one. So on euro yen, the situation here is very peculiar, because from one side, and Atieno, you asked to analyze Nikkei. I already analyzed that. Yeah, you can check. I definitely executed the analysis already. I guess it was analyzed around 15 minutes ago, so please check the recording. I definitely analyzed this one already. So euro yen pair. Here we have a very important horizontal support, horizontal resistance, from where we see very strong bearish reactions. And here we have a very strong support. Yes, that was respected many times in a row in the past. Now we can also see that here we also have a very important horizontal structure. Yes, we have a very important horizontal structure support right here. That was already respected 2 times in a row in just the recent past. And I would say that the future direction of the pair will depend on the reaction of the price to these 2 structures, to that support and to that resistance, right? If you are bearish biased, if you're looking for shorting, I would recommend waiting for a bearish breakout of that demand area to the downside. I strongly believe that if the price breaks and closes below that support, probabilities will be high that the pair will drop lower and that we will see a bearish continuation. Yes, so you should consider shorting euro yen only after a breakout of that entire area. Alternatively, traders, if you're looking for buying, I would recommend you waiting for a bullish breakout of that horizontal resistance. If the price breaks and closes above that daily resistance, chances will be high that euro yen will go higher. Yes, and our next goal will be that resistance. So as always, everything depends on the breakout. And when the local price action is very weird, when you don't see the decent clues, the best strategy to follow is always to wait for a breakout. Yes, because most of the time breakout quite accurately indicates the future direction of the market. Traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. I see a question from Benjamin about Aussie dollar pairs. So let's analyze Aussie dollar next. What is up with Aussie dollar? So here in Aussie dollar, I see bearish trend. Yes, first of all, here we have the bearish trend. Yes, you can see that here we have a minor bearish trend. And once the price reached that low, yes, we started a correctional movement. And the price reached that resistance. And bears started to push. With that in mind, we can see that here we have a classic bearish flag pattern. Yes, it is a bearish flag pattern. And you can see that currently the price is testing the support of the flag. And if the price breaks and closes below the support of the flag, I guess we can expect a bearish continuation to that low. Yeah? So trend is always our friend, and it is always better to be on the side of the trend. And if the price breaks the support of the flag, it will confirm the strengths of the sellers. And most likely then they will manage to push the price all the way down to that support, right? So I hope it is clear. Now, silver. Ashish, sorry, I forgot to analyze silver. I saw that you asked about this one at the beginning of this live stream. I just forgot. Sorry, let's check silver now. Yeah, definitely. Let's analyze what is happening here with silver. So here on silver, I want you to realize that we got a very important structure cluster here. Yes, we got a very important zone of supply right here that was respected many times in a row in the past. And it turned out that the price formed this high momentum bullish candle. Yes, the price formed this very strong bullish candle. And that entire structure cluster here was broken to the upside. Yes, it was violated. And the breakout here is confirmed. So, of course, the broken structure turned into a very strong support now. Yes, traders, it is now a support. And from that, we can expect a further bullish continuation. So your plan here on silver will be the following. You should let the price retest the broken structure. And within that structure, you should look for the confirmation to buy. You should look for some reversal price action pattern that is formed on a 4-hour or 1-hour time frame to confirm the willingness of buyers to push. And again, traders, if I spot a decent setup, if I spot a decent confirmation, I will definitely post the update on my free Telegram channel. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe. The link in the description below. Traders, don't forget to share your feedbacks about this live stream. Let me know if you enjoy that. Let me know how can I improve the quality of this live streams. Let me know what else should I analyze for you. Just let me know what else do you want me to focus on during this live streams. Yes, your opinion is always very important. And Richard says, I'm following you right from Uganda. Big up on yourselves. Thank you. Thank you so much, Richard. Now, Paul says, Vasily, you are not long posting some trading stops on your trading channel. What is the problem? Paul, let me know what you mean. I don't really got what you're trying to see. Thanks, Vasily. Can now spot key level through your YouTube channel. Thanks, man. You are doing a great job to me. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. I appreciate your feedback. Now let's analyze NASDAQ index. NASDAQ index will be the next instrument. And Christian says, could you take a look at dollar index? Traders, give me yes in a live chat if you want me to analyze dollar index for you. So NASDAQ index. Let's check what is up. And here on NASDAQ, we see just the perfect example of the importance of key levels. Because here on NASDAQ, we got a very important resistance. Yes, we got a very important horizontal resistance. Yes, the historical one that was reached where we formed a doji candle and from where we are currently falling. Now, with that in mind, you can see that here we also have a very important support that the price is currently approaching. And because we are quite bullish since the beginning of this year, I think, traders, that the market may bounce from that support. And I would recommend you waiting for a confirmation to buy from that structure. So let's check if we have something here already on intraday time frames. Nothing special on a 4-hour. Let's check the hourly if we have something important here. Let's try to draw the trend line. I guess we see nothing here at the moment. So I would recommend you, traders, waiting for some bearish continuation here on US 100 and waiting for some pattern right here. Yes, if the price forms some reversal pattern from that structure, I would recommend buying. And again, I pay close attention to the index, and in my watch list, it is currently flagged. Yes, it means that I personally pay close attention to this one, and I'm looking for trading opportunities there. So traders, let's just pay close attention, and if I spot something interesting, I will definitely share with you the update on my free Telegram channel. Now, what will be next? The DAX index, and then dollar index. Yes, thank you, Lee Shehi, for your yes, and thank you, Richard, for your yes. So that will be the next instrument after the DAX index. So, what is up with DAX index? It looks like we bounced. Yeah, we bounced sharply, and currently the index is approaching a very important high over here. Yeah, we have a very important structural resistance that the index is currently testing. Let's check how the price reacts to this one. Let's check if we have some. So the only thing that I can see about the index from a current perspective, or two things, or probably even two things. Let's check if we have some trend lines here. Just in brief, let's try to draw it from here. Interesting. So the only thing that we can conclude here is that we have violated that minor support to the downside. So we got the test of that resistance, and then bears started to push, and we violated that support to the downside. And of course, it is a very bearish clue. It is a very bearish clue, and definitely it signifies the willingness of sellers to push. Let's check the volumes briefly. If volume still is something important. No. The volumes are quite low. Let's open an hourly time frame. Let's check if we have some clues here on an hourly time frame as well. Let's try to draw the trend line. If we have trend line from such a perspective. No. Yeah. So for now, to be honest, it is hard to see. It is hard to see, but watching how nicely bears were pushing from that resistance in the past, I would say that probabilities will be high that we will see the retracement from that resistance. And I would say that your goal can be that horizontal structure support. Yeah, so bias here on DAX is locally bearish. And of course, the breakout of the resistance, of that horizontal resistance, can give you a very bullish signal. And if bulls violate that resistance and close above that, definitely we will expect a bullish continuation. Yeah. Now, what else will we analyze? Dollar index. I promised to analyze dollar index, and after that we'll analyze pound Aussie. So dollar index, DXY. Let's check this one. By the way, here are the drawings from TradingView, from one of the ideas that I shared earlier. And here in dollar index, we have the falling channel. Yes, we have the falling parallel channel. And within the channel, we got that very important horizontal structure support that, by the way, went broken. You can see that the price violated that support to the downside, and now we are retesting that. And now the broken support and the resistance of the channel compose the contracting zone of supply. The zone, the area from where I would expect a bearish trend continuation. So you can see that definitely here on the index we have a minor bearish trend. We are perfectly respecting the boundaries of the range, and of course probabilities will be high that from that blue zone the market will drop. Let's just briefly check what else we have on intraday timeframes. On intraday timeframes, here we can spot that minor horizontal support. And if the price drops now and violates that support to the downside, it can be your confirmation to short the index. However, it looks like locally bulls are dominating, so the price may go a bit higher. So on focus will be that blue zone from where we will expect a bearish continuation. Yeah. Now, traders, please don't forget to like this live stream. Remember that your likes are very important, and if you want to see this live streams more often, please don't forget to like this live stream. And by the way, those who are interested in analysis, in my analysis on gold, those who want to see the multiple time frame analysis on gold, don't forget to check my latest video on my YouTube channel. Yes, I recorded a detailed video analysis for gold, analyzing the daily, the intraday time frame. So please, traders, check it. Yes, I believe you will definitely enjoy that. Pound dollar, and then pound Aussie, or first pound Aussie, then pound dollar. Let's open pound Aussie first. And pound Aussie, I guess, traders, you saw that bulls are pushing. Bulls are pushing on pound Aussie, and we have just violated that very important resistance. Yes, that important resistance here was broken, and it was very exciting to watch how the price was retesting that structure. Yes, because retesting that structure here on an hourly time frame, the price formed a very cute double bottom pattern. It retested its neckline then. Yes, it violated its neckline. It retested that, and then bulls started to push heavily. Yeah, so it was a very perfect example of the top-down trading stop. With all that being said, let's look left and check where can be the next goal for buyers. Our closest strong resistance that we see on pound Aussie pair is over here. Yes, that structure here. And I think, traders, that that structure will be the next goal for buyers. And I think that that structure will be reached quite soon. So most likely the pair will keep growing. Yes, so I expect here on pound Aussie a bullish continuation. Yeah. Let's check, by the way, if we have any important trend line here. Yeah, I guess not. So yeah. Bias is very bullish. Now, RMMS to analyze pound dollar pairs. So let's analyze this one. Yeah, let's check this one. Paul says, Vasily, I mean that you are no longer posting some trading stops in your free Telegram channel. Please post some trading stops like 4 hour, 1 hour, please, so that we can also learning and earning, please. Paul, the main problem is that the last 3 weeks are quite weird, to be honest. And the last 3 weeks, I don't really like how the markets act. Yeah, and I don't know, traders, what is your perception about the last 3 weeks? But to me, I didn't really like how the market was acting, and to be honest, I took few trades, and I was struggling to find any decent trading stop to trade during the last 3 weeks. So the main problem, Paul, is the market. Yeah, and I promise that once some nice trading setups will appear, I will definitely share them with you. I'm not greedy with the trading setups, and if I see something, I always share. So no worries about us. No worries about that. And Paul says, please, when post some trading setups on Telegram channel, please try and put stop loss. Stop loss I keep for my students. Yes, so I always keep stop loss is exclusive for my students and my premium members. And I also, by the way, share the stop losses on this free live streams as well. Yeah, so that is how I do the things. And thank you, Paul, for your questions, by the way, and for your participation. So pound dollar pair. What is up with pound dollar? So in pound dollar pair, for a quite long period of time, the pair was trading within the range, right? We were trading within that range, perfectly respecting its boundaries. And technically speaking, the market was within the boundaries of that range for 140 days, traders. For 140 days, pound dollar was consolidating. And what happened this week, traders? The pair managed to violate the resistance of the range. Yes, we formed a strong bullish candle and we violated the resistance of the range. I believe, traders, that that violation here is very important. That breakout here is very important, and most likely quite soon pound dollar will bounce. Yes, and for now, the next goal for buyers might be that resistance cluster. Yes, I believe that that resistance cluster might be the next goal for buyers. However, we also should admit the fact that the market is quite overbought at the moment, and first we'll most likely see some correctional movement before the market starts growing again. Opening a 4-hour time frame. Here in the 4-hour time frame, take a look what I spotted, traders. Here in the 4-hour time frame, the price is perfectly respecting this falling trend line. Yes, you can see that here we have a very nice falling trend line. And if we open an hourly time frame, we can even see, yeah, traders, that here we have the bullish flag pattern. Yes, we have a bullish flag pattern here on pound dollar. And for now, we will expect the correctional movement within the boundaries of the flag. Yes, and guess what will be our trigger to buy pound dollar? We should wait for a bullish breakout of the resistance of the flag. If the price manages to break and close above this one on the 4-hour, it will be a very bullish signal, right? And then most likely the pair will keep growing. So monitor that flag formation, yes, monitor the price action within that, and wait for breakout. And I want to remind you that tomorrow we have some important news. Yes, we have the non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate. And monitor the reaction of the price to the boundaries of the flag around the news release, because the violation of the resistance of the flag before the news will most likely kind of confirm the negative unemployment data. Yeah, so I hope you got the point. So pay close attention to this one. Traders, by the way, let me know, what do you expect from pound dollar? Are you bullish or bearish? Odiro says, what's your advice on synthetic indexes, please? To be honest, Adiro, I have no idea what is that. Probably you should paraphrase your question, because to be honest, I haven't seen such a term before. So please try to paraphrase, because or tell me what is it. Probably it has some simpler name. So let me know. Traders, let me know what else to analyze for you, because I'm preparing to finish. And I promise to analyze S&P 500 index for Oliver and Habby. So let's check the price action on S&P 500. S&P 500 index. Let's open the daily time frame and let's check. So on S&P 500 index, what happened recently with the index? We have violated a very important structure here. Yes, so we got that structure. Yes, you can see that in the past. First, it was a very strong support, and after the breakout, it turned into a very strong resistance from where bears were pushing. Then the price violated that structure to the upside again, and that structure now turned into support, from where we can try to catch a bullish movement. If we open the 4-hour time frame, here in the 4-hour time frame, we can see that currently the index is consolidating. We can see that here on the 4-hour time frame, we have the range. Yes, the range where the index is currently stuck. So for those who are looking for buying the index, I would recommend waiting for a bullish breakout of the resistance of the range. If the price breaks and closes above this one on the 4-hour, I guess probabilities will be high that the index will bounce and we will reach at least that resistance. Yeah, so that will be the plan for those who want to buy. However, if the price violates the support of the range to the downside, I think we may go lower. But remember that our horizontal structure here is very wide. And a bit lower over here, we have one more very important support. So I would not recommend you shorting the index from a current perspective. And by the way, we also have here that important trend line as well. So we have a lot of supports. Yes, we have a lot of support clusters right here. So I would look for buying, and I am very bullish biased. Firefly says, Aussie dollar. My friend, we already analyzed Aussie dollar. Yes, on Aussie dollar here we have spotted the flag pattern, and we discussed that the breakout of the support of the flag, the daily candle closed below that, will be a very nice signal to short the pair. Adiro says synthetic indices are indices offered only on derived binary. What's your advice on it? No idea, Adiro. To be honest, no idea, but definitely I will Google that. After this live stream. Right, traders, so time to finish, I guess. Remember that your likes here are very important. Please don't forget to like this live stream. Yes, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to share with me your feedbacks. As always, I always listen to your opinions, so if you have some ideas how I can improve the quality of these live streams, always let me know. Also, traders, don't forget to subscribe to my social networks. I have Instagram, I have free Telegram channel, I have Twitter, I have Facebook group, I have TradingView page. All the links are in the description below. Also, if you're interested in premium services, I have the premium course. Yes, I have the Trading Academy where I can teach you how to trade. I have the Signals group and I do one-on-one coaching. And for more info, check my website. It is vasilytrader.com. There you can learn about my services. Thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you so much for your questions. Thank you for your participation. And let me know, by the way, when do you want me to do the next live stream for you. Thank you so much, traders, and I will see you soon.